Hey folks, thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for coming back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about 7 things from our past that for whatever reason we used to do, but now we don't do anymore. And I think it deserves a second look, a second chance at life. So some of these things, I think, and I hope you would say, yep, he's right. It deserves another chance. So let's get into it. So the first one is Sunday leisure drives. Yeah, I can remember when I was a kid and we growing up. Dad would always say on Sundays, "Hey, we're going out for a leisure drive. If you want to come on." And we would just drive. It might be just to go see a new building that they were constructing, or we would go down to the water and throw rocks or things like that. And then as I grew up, me and the wife used to do that a lot. We would on Sundays we would take the back roads and just drive around our local area. Majority of the times we stayed on the roads, the major roads from here to there, from home to work, that kind of a thing. But then when we did our Sunday drives, we would take the back roads. And a lot of those things, we would see something different, see other places, see something new. And, gas was cheap when I was growing up. But the gas prices have come down, so it's not that bad. Traffic is usually light, and GPS will get you to wherever you want to go. And so it's great therapy. So try it out. So number 2 is cooking meals from scratch. In our fast-paced environment, we kind of lost that. And it was a time when moms taught their daughters how to cook, and you would pass on, special recipes from generation to generation. Now, everything is microwavable. Everything is, you go to a fast food restaurant, you order it, you go there, they get it, give it to you. You go home and you might eat it there. Won't be the best tasting, but it's quick. And we're always looking for that quick thing. But I think that meals that start from scratch, and I'm not talking about one of these food deliveries that they bring you something and you throw it all together and throw in the oven. That's just as bad. I'm talking about starting from a recipe and cooking something. That's always nice. Try it out. And so number 4 is talking on the phone instead of texting. Yeah, people just hate to talk on the phone or even meet face to face with somebody. They'd rather just text. Growing up, my 2 kids, their friends would always just text and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm outside. Come on, let's go." Uh, they wouldn't call on the phone, nor would they come to the door and knock. Right? Maybe they were scared of me. I'm not sure. Uh, and then, if you had a boyfriend or girlfriend and you wanted to break up, you just send a emoji a text, right? Let them know, hey, we're breaking up. Don't have to worry about face to face or talking to you on the phone and having to go through um, what we as boomers went through when that happened to us. Wonder if they have a emoji for divorce. Huh. So talking on the phone instead of texting, I think we need to bring that back. So number five is birthday gifts with meaning. And by that I mean, most of us are, and I fall into that category as well. Is I'm lazy, and so it's so much easier to get a gift card and get a hug from somebody, right? Get a gift card and they could go buy whatever they want. But what does that really say? To me, it doesn't say very much. And I'm talking about you know meaningful gifts like maybe it's a sweater that you bought or that you actually made. Maybe it's a book that you pick up because you know that person and you know what they like to read. How about maybe a mixtape because you know what kind of music they like and you make that for them. That's what I think is more important than just the old-fashioned gift card and a hug. So number 5, birthday gifts with more meanings. And then the sixth thing that I think we need to bring back more into our lives, and that's bringing God into our lives. You know, faith, value, community. It gave people a sense of purpose, whether you go to church or not, or just living by the golden rule. It grounds us into something bigger than ourselves. So bring God back into your lives. When you have dinner, lunch, breakfast, or you do anything, uh, praise the Lord. Be thankful. Show your kids that there is something that's bigger out there than ourselves. And the seventh thing that I think that we need to bring back, and I'll probably get a lot of criticism for this, but it's the outside doghouse. So you remember when once upon a time, if you had an animal, you had a house for them outside, and they were happy. Dogs out there, runs around, barks, chases whatever it wants to chase. And then when he got tired, he went into his doghouse and he slept. Nowadays, what happens? Well, the dog is laying in your bed, usually on your side, slobbering and everything else. You know, I don't know how many times I've had to pick up poop and clean up pee from the house because that's where the dog went because they couldn't get outside. Uh, and that's just me. If you have an animal, I think it should be outside where it could breathe, run around, have fun. And that's just me. Outside dog houses, bring them back. So those are the seven things that I think from the past we need to bring back. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know in the comments. Or if there's one that you think that we need to consider, throw it in the comments and let's see what you got. This is Chandler's Retirement Live. Be safe out there. Lights out.